Now let's try the examples of balancing with ion-electron method. As stated before, we're only doing acidic conditions. So for the first example, dichromate plus the bromide ions goes to chromium ions plus bromine. Now we've got the skeleton equation, so now we need to divide it into two half equations. So I'm going to work out what the oxidation numbers are. I go through and put the easy ones in. Now the dichromate I'm going to do over here, Cr2O7 2 negative. So 2 chromium, add 7 times negative 2 equals negative 2. 2 chromium, take 14 equals negative 2. 2 chromium must equal positive 12, so chromium must equal positive 6. So this one here is plus 6. I can see that the chromium in the dichromate undergoes reduction because we go down in oxidation number from plus 6 to plus 3. And the bromide ion goes up in oxidation number from negative 1 to 0, so this one here is oxidation. So I can now break it up into my two half equations. Cr2O7 2 negative goes to Cr3 plus, and this is reduction. And Br negative goes to Br2, and this is oxidation. So I'm going to go through now and balance. I can see here I'm balancing for matter other than oxygen and hydrogen. I can see here that it's got 2 chromium here, so I need to put a 2 in front there. I can see this side has got 7 oxygens, so I'm going to add 7 water. I can see now that there's 7 times 2 is 14 hydrogens, so I'm going to add 14 hydrogens over here. Now I need to add my electrons, and I add those to the most positive side. This side is negative 2 plus 14 lots of plus 1, which is plus 12. This side is plus 6, so I need to add 6 electrons. Now for this one here, I've got 1 bromide here and 2 here, so I'm going to add 2 bromines for there. I've got no hydrogens and oxygens, so I just need to balance the charge. This side here is negative 2, 2 lots of negative 1. This side is 0, add my electrons to the most positive side, so add 2 electrons. Now the next step is to check and make sure that the electrons produced from oxidation are consumed with reduction. This side is only producing 2 electrons, this side is 6, so I need to multiply this by 3. So I'm going to go through and do that. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 and 6. So I'm now ready to add the thing together. Add all the reactants, Cr2O7 2 negative, 14 hydrogen ions, add 6 electrons, add 6 bromide ions, goes to 2 chromium ions, plus 7 water, plus 3 bromine, plus 6 electrons. I now need to balance out to cancel out anything that needs cancelling, and I can see here that this has 6 electrons here and 6 electrons here. Everything else appears to not cancel, so now I'm going to rewrite, putting in my state symbols. And then I need to check my charging to make sure it's balanced and check my matter. So 2 chromium, 2 chromium, 7 oxygen, 7 oxygen, 14 hydrogen ions, 14, 6 bromide, 6 bromine. Check the charge, 2 negative, add 14 positive is 12 positive. Take 6 is 6 positive, 2 3s is 6 positive, so it is now balanced.